What's up everyone, we're coming in with another video, something a little bit different today. We are finally jumping into some Destiny 2 content. I started playing Destiny 2 about halfway through the season, so didn't play Destiny 1, not a massive wealth of background, but I've played it quite a bit since starting. So I thought I'd just jump on and drop some of my builds and some of my different things that I run, and yeah, overall maybe we'll get some games on stream, some of the Crucible or some flawless attempts. Done a few flawlesses, raids wise, you know, got all the GMs each season from when I started and all that sort of stuff. So when the guilding started anyway, so put a bit of time into it and I enjoy it quite a lot. But I'm just gonna bring you some of the builds I run just to get a bit of Destiny out there. So get rid of me here. So this is I'm a Warlock main, probably start off, but we are showcasing our PvP build at the moment. So I guess we'll just start off with the subclass. So Nova Bomb, you can run Vortex or Cataclysm, it doesn't really matter. Either one, whatever you prefer. I mix and match quite often, to be honest. I switch between the two depending on which one of them has been more annoying or less annoying than the other one. We're going to be running Healing Rift, we're going to be running Blink. I really like Blink in PvP. I just find it's nice to get out of the way of a lot of things, and it's overall just a very good movement ability. Pocket Singularity, we can't run anything else, so that is what it is. Not overly like into it. It's nice. It's really cool melee ability for like making plays and pushing people off and, you know, creating distance, but the lack of damage that it has sometimes is a little bit annoying, which is also why we run the exotic rerun, to help cover that a little bit, because when you're pushing people back with a melee, it's sometimes hard to land a second one. And then we're running Vortex. I ran the Axions for a long time and I've just found so much more value out of Vortex grenades. Jumping over to our aspects, we are running Feed the Void, which obviously you always want to run. Anything you do with your abilities or your super, anything is going to give you Devour, and then you can continuously proc that Devour to give yourself grenade energy and keep refreshing you to full health. And then I run Child of the Old Gods. So you can run, if you want to go like the grenade heavy build, you can run Chaos Accelerant, but I find that the Child of the Old Gods is just way better. The territory control you can get on it, the amount of times I'll go into like a 1v1 with someone, I'll quickly pop a rift and go in, and then, you know, might just get edged out in that 1v1, but then the Child of the Old Gods will finish them off. We call it Jerry because, you know, Rick and Morty sucks the life out of the room, so we call it the Jerry, me and my friends. Anyway, down to our fragments, we have Echo of Expulsion, so anytime you do anything with avoid ability, target's going to explode, get that chain reaction going on, and maybe tag up some other targets for some easy 2 and 3 cleanups. We run Echo of Remnants just to give a longer duration, more territory control. The whole thing's about territory control. We push people with our Pocket Singularity, we throw our Vortex grenades, they last a long time. We have our Child of the Old Gods or Jerry, who will take control of the map, so it's a big territory control style. Then we have Echo of Dilation, just because there's nothing else I wanted here in this slot, and it's just a double stack. Intellect and mobility are both nice, and a better radar is never bad. Everything about this is viable in PvP, and it's, if you don't have anything else you want to run there, then this is probably my recommended option. And then lastly, really nice, I've tested this, it works with charged and uncharged melees. So Echo of Leeching, 10 Resumes, always nice, but you can start your health regeneration instantly. So if you're sort of going into a 1v2 or something, you get the first one and then you manage to like double melee the second one or something like that, you're going to get that instant trigger, and then your recovery is a little bit less, you know, relied upon if you can just have a way of triggering that health regeneration immediately. So that will be it for the subclass, and we'll jump into the weapons and armor. So weapons first, I've like very recently in the last week switched to Traveler's Chosen, or switched to sidearms in general. So I used to run fusions and pulses in a varying assortment, but obviously I'm just running the crafted battler with perpetual motion, kill clip, very standard for anyone that runs it. It's pretty much similar across the board to what you see for everyone. Just really cracked. I like the archetype, the fire rate's very nice. I find it's very forgiving, and you can really put a lot of hurt and a lot of rounds down range very quickly. And then you, with the change to fully auto trigger system basically being just a setting now, across all weapons in the game, you can choose whatever you want. I haven't changed this. I think I put targeting adjuster the day that came out, that update came out, and haven't really changed it since. And then, as I said, I've switched off fusions and went to sidearms, which I've been having a lot of success with. So Traveler's Chosen or Trespasser. Obviously on this build I like BXR, so I'm going to run Traveler's Chosen as my sidearm of choice. I absolutely love this weapon. It's so good in trials, in sixes, in everything. You just the reward of it is just insane. In trials, if you can manage to get 1 or 2 picks, you can use all your abilities, quickly consume it before the round ends, and you're so much further ahead than the other people. I haven't got the catalyst yet. I've been working on it. I haven't done any farming or anything. I've just been using it in PvP for the last little bit, and we're almost there. We're getting there, and it's really cool. And then heavy wise, I changed so much. It's just random, usually a rocket or a linear or a sword or a machine gun. I think we were playing a Korean Crucible evening, so I did just the machine gun because it's funny, but that changes all the time. As for our armor, so exotic of choice to start us off is Ophidians. I think it's one of the best Warlock PvP exotics in the game. Just overall, just handling, speed, reload, melee range. Melee range very important for the fact that you're going to push people back with your melee ability, and being able to then still hit that distance is very nice. So as for the mod, you can see pretty cracked stats, but that's just time played, lots of armor farmed, and that just is what it is. But so we're going to be running double pulse rifle loader. We really want to have very little downtime. So double pulse rifle loader with Ophidians is insane. It might be overkill. I don't actually know, fully the stats on those. I haven't looked too much into it. On our helmet here, we're going to be running just a sidearm targeting, pulse rifle targeting, followed by charged up, so we can get more stacks of charge with light, which we'll see what we're using for in a minute. Going in to the chest, we're just running very simple stuff, just unflinching. Keep that ability to stay on target with targeting adjuster, and some unflinching at range is very nice with the recent nerfs to pulse rifles. And then we just run Radiant Light for the easier way to get charged with light. Both of them, Radiant Light, Powerful Friends, ways to get charged with light, and then obviously the big stat bonuses are very nice. Same again here as we just spoke about. We're going to run Invigoration, keep getting our melee back. There's always Orbs of Power. People are always casting supers. And then Pulse Rifle holsters, nothing else I want to run there. And if you switch to, engage with your, if I fire a few shots with the Pulse and switch to engage with a sidearm, that my pulse just reloads itself is quite nice. Sometimes it's helped me quite a lot with cleaning up more kills or more people coming into a fight. And then lastly, we have the bond, which we're just going to run double bomber, so that every time we drop our rift, we're going to get that grenade back a little bit quicker. And then here is where we spend our charge with light. Trials based, obviously. This is very much trials based. But you can find other things if you want. If you could take off this bomber and put on high energy fire, or heal thyself, or anything you want really. Firepower, you can run any which way you want to run it. That's just what I like. If I'm in sixes, I don't really change, but I could change. I guess I could drop one and then run something else. But very nice in trials, just if you can get that quick res off. It's a nice burst of healing. So again, just all feeding into each other, and that is pretty much it for the build. It works quite well. I'll hopefully get some game clips out for you guys soon, just to show you how I play it and how it works. I'm by no means a PvP expert in Destiny, but I enjoy it and have sit pretty in the middle of everyone for KDA and matches and things like that. So not heavily into it, but I do enjoy the occasional match of PvP. And if you do like the Destiny 2 content and you want to see more Destiny 2 content, do me a favor, drop a comment, hit that like button, sub and ring the bell so you stay updated with all the notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one.